Okay, a lot's happened since my last communique to you. The IEA has come out with some rather optimistic projections on oil production. We've had an election. We got some promises from Obama on energy, sorta, just that we're gonna need to use our own energy. But let's go back to the IEA. The IEA has told us that we will be the biggest oil producer, the United States will be, by the end of the decade. I'm not so sure I agree with that. They also say by 2035, we will be energy independent in the United States. I don't know how they got to that number. I do know we would have a chance to accomplish both the largest producer, larger than Saudi Arabia, larger than Russia, which would be over 10 million barrels a day. That could be accomplished by the end of the decade if we had a North American energy alliance. We're going to have to bring Canada, Mexico, and the United States together to accomplish that level of production. The same thing for 2035. There is no question, however, we do have we have resources in America. Maybe now that Congress and the people in this country start to understand how vast these resources are. But we do have a chance to get to where I want to go. And let's go back and comment on that. The one thing I'd like to do is get the hell out of the Mideast. We are producing the Mideast. The Straits of Hormuz every day produces 17 million barrels of oil. Our Navy is there, the Fifth Fleet. Our people are there, and we get people killed every day in either Afghanistan or Iraq. That we need to stop. How do we stop it? Of the 17 million barrels a day that comes through the Straits of Hormuz, the United States uses only a little over 2 million barrels a day. So we are protecting the oil for China and Europe. We get nothing for it. We are in a position where we have resources in America. We can take out that little over 2 million barrels a day with our own resources in North America. Now that's not all we get from OPEC. OPEC is 4.5 million barrels a day. Half of it comes out of the Straits of Hormuz. The other half comes from Venezuela, Nigeria, Angola, and other places around the world. But we should focus on the Mideast and give ourselves military options to pull out of there and give that area back to the people over there. They don't like us, they hate us, and we're over trying to tell them they have the wrong kind of government, they're not treating people right, and they should do it like the United States does it. Well, let me tell you, we would not take that very well if they came over here, explained to us we weren't doing things right, and we should do it their way. So our approach to success in the Mideast is set for failure, and that's exactly what we're having. I still focus energy plan for America. If we get there, we're going to solve a lot of these problems.